I'm Rockville 11's Jennifer Ligsay, and for this segment of Meet Your Neighbor, we're cooking things up with the executive chef here at the Tower Oaks Lodge in Rockville. Meet Rockville resident Jeff Eng, who you may have seen at the Uncorked Wine and Music Festival or at the Rockville Farmers Market. Chef Eng brought his many culinary accomplishments to the table when we sat down with him at the Tower Oaks Lodge, where he serves as the executive chef.
Last year I was voted the best chef for the state of Maryland by the Maryland Restaurant Association. I've been on an episode of Chopped and on Chopped Redemption, both very rewarding and a lot of fun. Been on Rachel Ray, $40 a day. It was kind of cool. It was, I actually got on Chopped by accident. They were here interviewing my sous chef, and they said, "Hey, who's that guy with the mohawk?" And he said, "Oh, that's the executive chef." So that actually, making it on that show, that's kind of created my signature look, I guess. My grandfather was a chef, so my mom was always a very good cook. I was a latchkey kid, so I was always the first one home from school, so I helped get dinner started, and then when she got home, we'd finish dinner together. So I grew up in the kitchen, and I always enjoyed it, and it took me a while to kind of figure out that's what I wanted to do as a career, but I'm glad I finally got around to it.
And when he's not in the kitchen, Chef Eng finds time to enjoy the city that he calls home.
Rockville's great. I mean, it's a very eclectic city. There's everything you need here. It's a great place to raise a family. I have 3 boys, and they're all in different schools, and we've been very happy living in Rockville.
When it comes to his cooking, Chef Eng likes to keep things fresh.
Springtime is one of my favorite times to cook. You know, you have artichokes and asparagus and halibut, and it just, after the long winter of all those root vegetables and cooking all day, seeing those nice spring vegetables and fruits pop up is a welcome sight. I'm very involved with the Rockville Farmers Market. I love cooking, like I said, seasonally but locally when I can, and it's a different experience, you know, when you're dealing with the people who, you know, put their blood, sweat, and tears into growing these foods, and it really makes you respect the products a lot more.
And with his renowned palate, what does Chef Eng consider his favorite food?
I'm pretty simple when it comes to eating. Pizza, I guess, is my favorite. New York pizza, to be exact.
We also had a chance to go behind the counter to see Chef Eng in action.
So this is a nice autumn dish we're doing. This is our vegetarian dish that we have on the menu right now. It's a cauliflower steak, and we're just going to sear that in a little bit of butter, and it's going to have a salad of watercress, wheat berries, mushrooms, and persimmon. It's going to be served with an Asian-style steak sauce. So it's ketchup-based, got some 5-spice powder and some ginger in there as well, and soy and mirin. This is a kabocha squash puree. That's going to be our starch on the plate. It's a Japanese pumpkin that's cooked in soy sauce and mirin as well, and then pureed. We're just trying to get that nice and golden brown on both sides. We'll pop it in the oven for a little bit to make sure it's cooked all the way in the middle. So while we're doing that, we can start our salad. This is just some fresh watercress. And again, if you can get it locally, please do. These are wheat berries, so it's just whole wheat that's been cooked in a little bit of salted water. It's got a nice chewy and texture to it. These are persimmons, which are in season right now. So we just dice those up, put those in there, and some sliced white raw mushrooms.
All right.
That's gonna go right there. And we're going to put a little salad on top. Watercress.
So I guess just judging by this dish, do you attract a lot of vegetarians, vegans?
That's like a
kind of
yes,
dietary needs?
Absolutely, and we like to have something for everybody, so we always try to, you know, have at least a few dishes for them to choose from, and if there's something that they can't find, we're more than happy to, you know, put a couple things from this dish, a couple things from this dish, put them together to make everybody happy. But there it is. It's just our brown butter cauliflower with a little bit of salad and our Asian steak sauce and kabocha squash puree.
You can cook with the same fresh produce that Chef Eng uses by visiting the Rockville Farmers Market starting May 10th.